afternoon, Central Florida. This is Ruth Caguias with Sports Talk Florida, here at our Orlando Amway Center, just moments away for the well-anticipated game between the Dallas Mavericks and our Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic are coming off of a difficult road loss 2 nights ago to the Philadelphia 76ers, as well as losing to the Cleveland Cavaliers this coming weekend. We did win our game against the Indiana Pacers, so we are at 30 wins for this regular season, and we are now sliding into the 9th seat behind the Miami Heat. Dallas Mavericks are also coming off of a difficult road loss against the Washington Wizards last night, so we are anticipating a great game tonight. Dirk Nowitzki is in the house just behind me, warming up. This may be the last time we ever see Dirk Nowitzki perform his greatness here at the Amway Center, so we are all very excited for that. Welcome to the Amway, Dirk. Thank you for joining me. This is Ruth Caguias. Good evening, Sports Talk Florida. This is Ruth Caguias wrapping things up here at the Orlando Amway Center. Our Orlando Magic came out on top versus the Dallas Mavericks. The ending score was 111 to 106. The Dallas Mavericks was led by their rookie Luka Doncic, scoring 24 points against the Orlando Magic, and Dirk Nowitzki, which is his final season, his last time we'll see him here at the Amway, tied his season high with 15 points. The Orlando Magic was led by their six-man Terrence Ross with 22 points, and Nikola Vucevic not far behind with 20. Thank you for joining me. This is Ruth Caguias with Sports Talk Florida.
And if we played that same team tomorrow and played that same way, we'd lose by 15. They got whatever they wanted the whole game, and we were not interested in defense, especially when we get ahead, and it's not how we have to play. It's to me, one of the more disappointing in terms of approach and intensity. And, you know, we got outplayed. We just made more shots than they did. If they shoot the ball the way they normally do, we would have lost tonight. So go ahead, whatever questions you have.
Cliff, you said this morning if you don't get back into the top 3 or 4 defensively, you're not going to make the playoffs.
That's my point.
Is that still your message to the guys?
Oh, it wasn't even close. If you look at Doncic's shots and the shots he created in the first half, they're wide open. And then he made them. I mean, they had 33 in the fourth getting the same shots. I mean, again, some nights you watch the film and you realize, you know what? Again, they missed, and that's what I believe happened tonight. We'll see when we watch the film, but we got outplayed.
Steve, how did you assess Jaren Grant's play tonight, and how critical will he be down the stretch here?
He's going to be important, and you know, we were a plus when he was on the floor. I thought the bench played better than the starters did.
What is the expectation of Isaiah? Because Jaren played well tonight, but there's a different movement with the second team when Isaiah's running the second team, and the ball kind of sticks when Jaren runs the second team.
Well, I'm sorry. What's your question?
Is there a concern with Jaren running the second team going down the road?
Well, there's always a concern about everything. I mean, we've played good games with Jaren too, and we're going to have to do that. Shoots the ball well. You know, he's got good size, and we're going to have to be able to function well on the ball. The ball didn't move tonight with either group. To me, once we scored early, we weren't inside out. We weren't on the attack. Too many dribbles, and I don't know what the inside out numbers will be, but they won't be good with either group.
Coach, I know you're not pleased with your team's defensive effort. You've talked this year about some times where they've committed some silly fouls. Right going into the half, Doncic got fouled shooting a 3, made all 3 free throws, and seemed to get going in the second half. Was that something that maybe you're worried about? He saw the ball go in, he was 3 for 10, and then he hit 3 free throws,
totally
and really got going.
It's a great point. No, and the possession before that, we grabbed Nowitzki on the cut when they were in the bonus. So they scored the last 5 points in the first half without 2 just ridiculous fouls by veteran players or good players. Just ridiculous. So one guy's cutting, we just grab them. They're in the bonus, you should know that. And then the foul in Doncic on 3 was crazy. Crazy. I mean, we had blown coverages, but their pick and roll game, they picked us apart. Where, like I said, we got outplayed, they just didn't shoot the ball nearly as well as we did.
Cliff, are you seeing the sense of urgency that you want to see
Not
for
today.
a team that's in the playoff race?
We have to have a defensive mentality, and I told them, what I saw was when the ball started going through the basket, we stopped moving it the way we need to. We thought we were going to win the game. We played no defense. That's what I saw. All right, thank you.
have to go hit the open shots.
After this long road trip, how good would it be to get back home and get some rest?
Oh yeah, great. I mean, it's a long trip, 7 days out of the house, so it's gonna be good to be back.
If anything, what has Dirk taught you about the game?
I mean, he's just, a lot of things on and off the court, just talking to me, he taught me a lot of things.
How do you think you guys did against Vucevic tonight?
I mean, he's a great player, our plan was to double him, Not always you can double him, he's a great player, so it was tough against him.
How tough was it trying to slow down Terrence Ross tonight? You got 22 off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great shooter, he just come off the bench with energy, so we stopped him great in the first game when we played in Dallas, but today he went off, so we should do a better job.
It may not matter right now, but does winning Rookie of the Year matter to you?
I mean, of course, it's a trophy. I want to win every trophy possible, so it matters for sure. It will be something good for me to win.
Thank you. Thank you. Dirk, how'd you feel out there, tied to season high 15?
Yeah, not bad. It's been a tough trip for me, making shots wise, in Brooklyn and then last game. So it was good to get a little rhythm there. I missed my first two, but then mixed in a couple makes in the second half. Felt good shooting. We tried to make a run to come back, but just overall we just got to find a way to win a game. That's more frustrating than anything.
How do you prevent getting off all these slow starts you guys are getting off too late?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with defense, starts with rebounding. Most nights we're not going to be the team with the most talent out there, so you got to make up for it by hard play, by making shots. And honestly, our three ball hasn't been there. I think it was another bad night for us. I think we got a little better there in the fourth when we actually made a couple, but for us to obviously win on the road, we need to be solid defensively. We need to rebound on one end, and then offensive end, we got to share it and make some shots. So if not, it's going to be a long night.
How good would it be to get back home after this long road trip?
Yeah, I mean, the schedule is tough. I think we got Houston and San Antonio coming in, two great teams in the West, and then we go to Denver, which I think still a number one seed if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it'll be good to get home though. Get some home cooking. Hopefully, have our home fans carry us and hopefully compete. I mean, Houston is unbelievable. Now with CP getting back in the groove. They're a great team, so just get home, get some rest, and play hard for our fans on Sunday.
Are you doing okay physically, or is that just a cautionary?
No, I try to do it after every game. I usually do it in the back, or obviously now I feel better. I feel better than I did in December, January. So it's been an uphill battle for me this season, but keep doing stuff on off days, keep moving, keep stretching, keep lifting. Did a little extra cardio yesterday, and hopefully all that's going to pay off in these last couple of weeks here.
Hey, Dirk, if you could go back in time to a first, second, or third year Dirk Nowitzki, what would you tell him?
I would have probably changed my diet a little earlier. I would have probably started lifting a little earlier. I think all that we didn't know as much when I first got in the league 20 years ago. I would have probably mixed in some of that more earlier. Back in the days we still had cheeseburgers pregame. I mean, we didn't. I mean, it is what it is. We didn't know. We didn't know that all that stuff about nutrition that we do now. So I would have probably done some of that. But other than that, you got to. There were plenty of disappointments and frustration in the playoffs, but ultimately I had to go through those to be a better player and be the player in 2011 I needed to be for us to win.
Remember those In-N-Out burgers in the locker room?
Oh yeah, for sure. I still like those, but I put those on hold till after.
So LeBron passed MJ, and now you're 41 points behind Will. Where is that in your sort of thinking?
Well, LeBron is, like I said this all year, he's got a chance to be the best scorer of all time. I think if he keeps scoring like this, and I think he's got 3 more years on his contract after this. If he keeps it going at this clip, I mean, he has a chance to be the best scorer of all time, and it's actually crazy that he's not talked about it like a scorer like that, because he's a great passer, he's a great rebounder, he's a great all-around player, but he still has a chance to be the greatest scorer in the league ever. So well-deserved, hard worker, and I'm happy for him. And for myself, I mean, it's kind of been a long time coming. Like I said, it's been a tough year for me. Haven't really gotten going. Usually, what was it? Beginning of the season, 200-something points. It used to be, 2 weeks, and now it's basically a whole season. So it is what it is. Just trying to have fun now, and hopefully play a little more efficient than I have the first couple months, and hopefully eventually it's going to happen.
What do you think of the reception tonight, Scott?
That was another great emotional reception that I always enjoy now. Obviously coming off the bench and on the dead ball, and then obviously the fans have a chance there to really get up, and that was awesome. I'm humbled by all these receptions on the road, and I'll never take it for granted.
Thank you, Dirk. Appreciate it.
Thank you.